Alrighty then. Hello everybody. Welcome to another part. We're on part 13. The date is... So we're a day late with this episode. Let's see. It was Boxing Day, which would have been the 26th. 27th was yesterday. Well, I kind of wanted to squeeze this episode out in the morning, but I didn't. No, yesterday I was busy. Yesterday was like I'm not doing anything for New Year's at all this year. Like nothing. I mean, I've got some booze. I might drink a little bit. But generally speaking, I have no more plans. I'm nice and clear and I'm open. So, hopefully we're all right. But yesterday, I ended up being quite busy. Ended out of the house a lot. We are on December 28th. That would make this. And this is going to be a bit of an interesting episode here. So far, every time we've played, I've tried to make sure we get a bit of the main story done and we get a bit further forwards, you know, because I think... Obviously, that's a big reason why we're all watching. We're all interested in where this story goes. That said, you guys have been very vocal in the comments. I've been reading. It seems that we are now basically at a point of no return. So let's recap what happened on the story last time. Well, we seem to have resolved the Thamasa story. Let's hit Q here. And then tab. And let's mouse over Thamasa, I guess. Here we go. So we were at Thamasa. But essentially, we recruited two new characters. They're both mages. They're both blue magey. One of them sketches their enemies. This is the little girl Realm, and mimics an attack. The other guy, Strago, has a whole other mechanic, which I guess I'll have to try and remember and learn. But anyway, we've got two new guys on our team. As far as the story's concerned, turns out it was all a trick. The Emperor, Emperor Gestal, and Kefka together were plotting. So we went to try and create this truce with the Espers, and they all got turned to Magicites and stolen away. So we're feeling pretty bad about that. Now, it feels like the game skipped quite a lot of the story here. They went into the sealed cave, found the Warring Triad, which are like gods that created the Espers and everything. And they've ripped them out back into this reality, and they're now on a floating continent. So, it feels very endgame. I mean, I've been sort of thinking it for the past 5 episodes, but it really feels like here, this is where you would expect the game to end. And genuinely, I can imagine being a little kid back in the early 90s playing this, especially if you're familiar with Final Fantasy. We have death magic, we have loads of endgame stuff, we've got loads of characters, and we've spent some good time in this, and I can really imagine thinking it's the end. I don't think it fully is. But anyway, we're at a point of no return, and, I could just rush on and try and see how it goes. But the magic with Final Fantasy games is there's lots of hidden stuff. So this episode, and hopefully this doesn't cause you guys to turn off instantly, but this episode, I think, we are not going to do any main story. I mean, there will be story, but we're going to do side stuff that I'm about to miss out on completely. Now, I'm still basically a noob. I've just read everyone's comments. Do you know how I feel right now, guys? I feel like I've just, read through a whole magazine's worth of information. And I've not, sat or talked about that information or really thought on it for very long. I just have, these random little facts floating around my head. And I'm just going to try and act on as much of it as I possibly can here, based on what you guys have all offered me as advice. So, in terms of story, before we raided the Magicite facility, if you guys remember, we went to Vector and we kind of did that quest. After that, there was a very brief window, I think, where we had the airship, a very, very brief window. I missed it and went off and did the Thamasa stuff. But during that window, we could have gone back to Narshe. And so that's what I'm going to do now. We can go back to Narshe. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get a whole new member of our team, a whole new member of the party. That's right, there's a whole character. This game does have hidden characters. It does have, things that we can miss out on. This is the only one I know of right now. I won't spoil what it is, but we're going to go back to Narshe. Now, apparently, while we're here, it's kind of interesting being here as Realm. We're going to hear about some thief or something somewhere. Hello? Water from a recovery spring. Why is there a ghost here now? It seems you have some magicite. Want to learn more about espers? Sure. To use an esper, you must first equip it, summon it. You can call it once per battle, learning spells. The higher spells acquisition rate, the faster it'll be memorized. Okay, I guess this guy just got added here. once we got an Esper. That's kind of weird, you know, because they gave us all the other information early if we wanted it, long before it was relevant. Yeah, that ghost there. So I guess it's not here. But they're in the school. Somewhere in Narshe, the weapon and armor shops have started selling some new things in preparation for the coming war. We obey the Elder's will. This city is warmed by the heat of our steam engines. So there's a hidden character. There's hidden espers that will... I don't know, is hidden the right word? Side espers, stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Lone Wolf, the infamous thief, was sighted in town recently. I hope my treasures are safe. So do we have Locke with us right now? We do. Obviously, Locke was a thief that we met here. Why can't I... Where the hell is he? There we go. I keep on mistaking exactly what the buttons are meant to be like here. Magic, I don't believe in that nonsense. Well, it's definitely true. Like, I've got the number keys, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the keyboard, and I think that each one's assigned to a character, but it's not that. It's just that a couple of them scroll you. Is he up here in the room? Nope. So I guess we're going to wander around, and this is very Final Fantasy here, to go to, like, a little town completely off the beaten path because something might have changed at a later point, and that you have a point of no return where you might miss it or something. Actually, I think technically what I'm doing here, you can't miss, but the character we're going to get has a certain special type of technique, and that technique, there's a missable one, so you have to do it this early, basically, is the idea. Let's check in the shops. I kind of want to see what they have for sale as well, whether there's like new potent items. See, so we've got a bit of everything. Now, I'm led to believe that a lot of what we'll be doing here, if you guys remember in the last part, I asked you guys to give me recommendation for builds and setups and things. If we want to do a lot of that, I think we do need a lot of money. So there is going to be grinding. This episode might be a bit weird because, one, it might not have that much main story, but second, it might not even be that long of an episode. I mean, this is the moment where you guys can now move your mouse and see what the timestamp is. I really don't know how long this will be, but I do think... I'm not going to go to the continent in this episode. I'm really not. Because I'm going to leave myself the space to grind off screen afterwards. And it'll be nice to do that. Obviously, it's the Christmas season. There's all kinds of different games we could be playing and things right now. But I do want to spend that time on 6. In fact, just before recording, a friend of mine bought me 2 games, well, actually more than that in the end, off of Steam. And I have some news on that as well for you guys. Yesterday, obviously I never shot this episode, but years and years and years ago in the Discord, right? I don't know what it was that made me think this, but years ago, I remember I was getting like the odd message from people asking for a Steam group. Now, I don't really even know what you do with it. By the way, were they Hermes sandals available there? Did I just see Hermes sandals for sale? I did. So we got 3. Let's buy a 4th one. So now our entire team could have auto haste if we like. Also, these earrings. You guys are recommending earrings like mad. Like, good character builds often are earrings. So I'll buy 2 more of those. I'm not joking. We could, in theory, start selling our equipment as well. I do like to keep just one of everything, right? So that I know what's new. Like, these shops I've just gone into, I think it is really useful to have at least one of everything. I'll just do the rest as grind off screen. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. By the way, speaking of earrings and magic, Realm. So here's the word on the street. Her sketch ability isn't that good, apparently. Like, it's alright, maybe in certain situations it's fun. If I'd used it against Ultros, I believe it was going to be really good. But, so you might say, oh, well, if she doesn't have a good ability, she's a bit rubbish. A bit like Setzer, right? Setzer's technique's a bit naff, so the whole character feels a bit naff. But, Realm actually has the highest, like, stat growth for magic out of everyone in the whole game. It's kind of interesting how much defense she has right now. Maybe that's just because of what I've got equipped with her. Apparently she is a fucking, excuse my French there, she's a nuke. She's really deadly as far as the magic is concerned. Like, if you put double earrings on her, like, she's just crazy. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I guess the trade-off there is that she doesn't get that special ability. Speaking of special abilities, Terra, okay, Trance. I have finally read, I've missed some comments, it seems. I finally read what Trance does. The idea is that when you use Trance, it gives her like a massive boost to defense, and I think it is also magical offense. I think. She basically gets an epic stat boost, and while her bar is green, it's slowly draining. Once it fully drains, she goes back to normal. And then you can't use it again. So the idea is you charge Trance with AP, ability points, so when we finish fights. So it's kind of like an overdrive system, right? Or a limit break system. It's like she has a limit break when no one else in the game does. So you're going to train, give her a bunch of AP, she'll have Trance available, and when she goes into it, she'll have it for a long time. So yeah, you can finally trigger it during a boss is a good idea, or some kind of like dodgy random encounter. The reason why I was struggling to figure it out is I would hit Trance, and she'd only have it for a tiny period of time, not long enough for me to realise, oh, she became super tanky, or to realise, oh, she's doing loads of damage, and then it would end, and I couldn't cast it again, and it was just a bit iffy. So, there you go. Terra is also still a really good caster because of Trance, but Realm is as well. In fact, on Steam, the badges for this game, it's like the normal badge is Terra, and like the foil one, if you get all the rare cards, is like Trance Terra, which is quite interesting. But yeah, anyway, speaking of Steam, check it out, guys. So people were asking for a Steam group years ago. I finally set it up. I don't know how interesting it'll be to people, but the one little thing I did yesterday, it was in the morning, I did go to Discord, and I said, hey guys, I've set up this this little thing, and whoever was there to see the message quickly joined. So if you guys are interested in that, there's a link now. So if you look in the actual description of this video, all these little LPs I've done over December, I haven't really set up properly. Well, now I have. If you look at the description, the playlist should be there. A link to Discord should be there. The Steam group should be there. My Twitch is there, even though I'm not active on there at the moment. So basically, all the and the subreddit, they're all there now. And lastly, Patreon, which is of course insanely important. And I'm still really scared to talk to people about Patreon or push people to it because I sort of feel like I don't deserve it or whatever at the moment. But yeah, anyway, they're all there now, and it actually works out, including the Steam group. So the more the merrier. And you can like associate. Here we go. There are Moogles living deep in a cave within the mines. You can associate a Steam group with any kind of game. So you know, I've put like Guild Wars on there, and I've put Final Fantasy 6 and 14 and stuff. So I don't know of what use it'll be, but it was something people were asking for, and I finally did it, even if. And I do mean years ago. I mean, some of the Discord messages for that were from like 2016 or something. I don't even remember having Discord in 2016. But there it was. And now in the early 2020s, it's finally there. I don't know where this thief is. This is a little bit weird. I mean, do I need to see the thief in town and then to trigger the dial? I mean, I wish I had the capability to talk and ramble about all these other subjects while also scanning the environment with my eyes. I mean, this is another reason today's episode... Oh! Gah! Caught in the act! Oh, is he here? Oh, he's a wolf! Oh, is he fleeing? Dude. Oh, Lone Wolf. He literally... Okay, he's like the guys from the Esperland. I'm Lone Wolf, the pickpocket. This treasure's mine now. And he jumped out. That's interesting. So you might think, oh, this is about getting him in our party. He is not the party member that we'll get. It says it's empty. So we opened it and it's empty because he already stole it. Can I move to the left? No. I guess not. I don't really know if we needed to trigger this or not. Oh, there he is. Gah! Hopefully I can just follow him. Oh my god, except he can climb around the cliffs and stuff. Oh wait, where are we going? Over here? Yeah, another reason this is a bit weird is because I've just been busy and, you know, there's been alcohol and stuff. I had a couple of drinks literally in the middle of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But where might he have gone? Christ. I was hoping he was just going to go up into the caves. Let's check the buildings, I guess. Nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. We can come down here, though. So, my sleep is just all over the place at the moment. Like, I got up at a really early hour. And now I'm in, like, a sort of semi-delirious state. And I get really, really nervous. I get a lot of anxiety recording videos, believe it or not. Like, if I'm not, like, fully there. Like, there was that Final Fantasy episode we did earlier where, you know, I had to cut... He's not going to be in the school. Where I, like, you know, the internet cut out anyway, which was good. But, my God, I was so out of it on that one episode. Does anyone want to talk to me about where the wolf is in town? Anybody? They say a Yeti lives somewhere inside the mines, but who would believe a tale like that? Oh god, oh yeah, one guy says no, the other guy says yes with the magic. I'm not gonna have to fight a Yeti, am I? And this guy's just a regular shop. I don't really think I need to buy it. Actually, do you know what? It might be worth buying some ethers. Because they were getting a little bit low before. As long as you have an ether, you have rays, you have everything you could want. Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's just run up north now. Okay, so we'll go into the caves chasing this lone wolf. Oh god, I was expecting us to be in a cave. Oh, he's over there. Persistent, aren't ya? Oh boy, indeed I am. Oh wow, is that the Yeti? Oh my god, we got multiple characters here we're looking at. Wait, how do I get up to the bridge again? This is the first place that you visit in the game, and I'm still not really familiar with... Well, let's just go up and around. Well, what happens if we go right here? Sorry about my cursor on screen here, by the way. I've sort of settled into this rhythm where I feel like as long as I'm clearly moving the mouse, you know, surely it's not annoying if you know that I'm active, even though I'm not going to do anything with it. Surely it's not annoying at that point, you know. So, for example, here she can't trance. I assume I don't need to do anything major here. So, yeah, I got all sorts I can say now about our various characters. So, one of the build ideas... Again, so much of this information came from the same person, T.S. Bulmer. Like, honestly, he's just been so good at, like, making this LP better and explaining fun things. So, one of the things... You know, remember I put on the 2 Hawkeyes, the 2 boomerangs? That's actually kind of a build. That's actually a thing you can do. So I'm not too crazy to set that up. Now, the idea is, though, boomerangs, and I think we get a sniper rifle or something later, they do extra damage to flying creatures. Or they have a chance to do extra damage. And when I say extra damage, it's like triple damage. So that's why Locke did all that damage to that bomb before. Do you know what? Thunder was probably a bad idea since we're... sorry, Blizzard was probably a bad idea since we're in an icy place, but hey. Let's just see if that finishes them off. Yeah, it does. So we can set that up, and apparently on the floating... I don't know whether this should be obvious necessarily, but on the floating continent there are going to be lots of flying creatures, so that's a good, like, build that we can set up. There's the Yeti. We've gone, like, too high, though. Okay, this is where we were defending against the Empire before. Christ knows if there's random encounters here, by the way. If there isn't, it's quite a low rate, and we're getting lucky. And here's where the game started. Oh, there, he's here. I feel like I skipped a few interactions. Oh, wow, we've actually managed to fumble our way into this. Honestly, I thought I was making a mistake going north. I thought we'd have to find, you know, actually go to where he's standing and then keep chasing him. Okay, so what is this? This is where the game began. Now, little bit trivia from the wiki. I was doing a bit of outside reading here. You know how, like, every Final Fantasy game has, like, a symbol? Like, you can see it on the thumbnails for this Let's Play series. They have, like, you know, that iconic thing about their brand, that iconic image or whatever. Believe it or not, 6 very prominently had, for years, a Moogle as its, like, I'm not saying the logo baked into the text of the Final Fantasy, though I think a lot of the classics didn't have that, and it came later. I don't know. Anyway, a Moogle in particular, and this idea of a Moogle called Mog, Mog is new to this game. There was never a Moogle called Mog before now. And, yeah, like, I think on the box and in the instruction manual, specifically the box for, like, the US release, when it was called FF3, it was all very, very big with, like, this whole Moogle thing. And I guess I could kind of see structurally why, because, you know, Mog is almost like the narrator of this game, in a way. But here, as you can see, and this is really cool, optionally, you could miss this. We get this cutscene. That's far enough. One step closer and the Moogle gets it. And there's a weak little Moogle on the floor there. I have no idea how hard this is. That's far enough. Come one step closer and the Moogle... Yeah, I know. Oh, but what? So what, I'm not allowed to do anything? Do I just have to leave? Surely not. Oh no. Clearly I didn't do enough reading if we're just stuck now. That's far enough. Come one step closer and the Moogle gets it. So what do you want me to do? I mean, I've got nothing ranged. There's nothing I can interact with here. I like how very briefly we can see the frozen Esper up there as well. Do I need to play as a certain person? But who could we want to play? I love how Realm is so much shorter. Oh dear, I don't know then. I don't know what this is. Maybe we do have to fight the Yeti, maybe? Or, I guess the Yeti's kind of an interesting thing, isn't it? There's no alternate way up there. Or maybe, what's the chance when we go south again, if the wolf will be visible on that cliff once more? Which is kind of where this whole time I was expecting to try to get to. Well, there's the Yeti right below us. Can't make that jump. Alright, so I just got to go into the cave again. Oh, sorry, what's this? Just stand near and wait a moment. Stand near the, Wait, wait, are people in the live chat right now telling me to go back up? I'm going to keep following my gut here. I mean, stand near? I mean, I was standing near. Oh god, hold on. Let's trust the live chat for a second here. Let's see what we've got, because this might save us a lot of time, especially if I start getting a bunch of random encounters with some of the weakest enemies in the game. The funny thing is, right, if they're still giving AP, then they're still fairly useful, even as far as Espers are concerned. Yeah, stand just before the tile where you get called back. Wow, this is really... Really? So, hold on. So he calls me back there, and in the cutscene I get pushed back one. So I just wait here. Oh my god. Wow, guys, that is really hidden. Wow, is that meant to be that obscure? That is crazy. What if I, like, span around or whatever? Would that have cancelled that? Would that have failed that? That's unbelievably precise. Wow. Kupo? Ugh, got a wild one. Hold still, you little... Whoa! Grr, you'll never get this gold hairpin. I think that was the Moogle speaking. Hello. Oh, nice. A new theme. Thanks, Kupo. Oh, I like Realm's expression. You can talk. Oh, wow. Look, here we go. And we get the cutscene. The thing that signifies that it's going to be a new member of the party. A Moogle who speaks the language of humans and can summon the Earth's power through his dance. Mog. So there you go. I had been playing through totally unaware that Mog was a playable member of the party. I was expecting to get control of Mog again at some point, because I was expecting the party to split up again. Now that we have him in our team and seeing he's optional and all that, I wonder whether he's actually... I mean, I say he, I don't know what gender he is. It is, they are. I wonder whether they don't appear again in those black screens. Maybe they can be both. I don't know. All right, well, there you go, Mog. Do you know what I love? Every time I get one of those character naming screens, I love the thought of a little kid that's named them all after, like, their friends and family. An old dude named Rama taught me your language, Kupo. He kept showing up in my dreams and telling me to help you, Kupo. So I'm going to help you, Kupo. Oh, I don't know whether that's written terribly or I just voiced it terribly. And the wolf, who's still hanging from the cliff, says, if that's how it's going to be, then take this. Huh? What? He just jumped. I'll wait for you in the airship, Kupo. This is so hidden. I mean, honestly, wow. And so there's still this mystery Esper here. It's weird that I can just come back up to such a significant story thing right now and yet not even talk to it or do anything with it. Like, no one's told us what this is, right? Rama didn't say anything. Well, there you go. So, I guess when we go back to the airship, we got a new character. I really like this thing where the airship is like a hub for us, a base. I want to fight that Yeti too. I wonder if I can find it somehow. And as we explore, we like fill it out with new characters and stuff. And slowly it will get really crowded in there. You know, and I thought as well, a lot of the modern games do that too. Like if you think about 10, and I'll draw my comparisons to 10 regularly because I think, you know, I've played that in full online. You know, when you get the airship, the Fahrenheit, you do get that moment where you like move through all the chambers and everyone's standing around and you can talk to them. And here that exact process is in full swing on 6. Okay. I don't remember coming in this direction. Right, yeah, here we go. This is the, like, the bend. So we get a preemptive strike. Now, if I preemptively run away, does that work real quick? Do we just get out real fast? Okay, we do. So it's, do you want the 1 animation and some AP? I mean, that is really the only thing of relevance that you'll get. Or do you want to just run off instantly? I think I will go for the AP based on how fast that happened there. So, I mean, this is just a dead end. So getting the Yeti, I'm not too sure. By the way, for all the messages and all the little bits I've read about on Wiki and stuff, I don't remember. I mean, I may have read something. Again, I feel like I've just sort of got a lot of information to just sort of rotely pull out of my arse now. I don't think I remember anyone mentioning anything about Yeti. So maybe it's not a big deal. But do you know what's going through my head? I'm thinking that Yeti might be an Esper. There are Moogles within the caves deep in the mines. I feel like it might be an Esper. And the last thing I want to try real quick, okay? Because this was the thing with Narshe, right? You could come up here. You could go into this house. And you could go through the secret passage. Cross the bridge back here. And there were more mines. So let's just have a quick look. I remember this area being really complicated and like there was a lot of stuff going on. Do you know what I found myself wondering as I explore like this? Ooh, spritzers, 2 spritzers. Should we use Trace on Realm here and see what happens? Let's attack there. Let's defend there. Well, it's Trace, sorry, Sketch. Sketch is the ability. Yeah, I feel like with a JRPG, what would be quite cool... Oh, she casts slow. Interesting. Is, like, the more you've over-leveled an area, the more, let's attack... Oh, he's got a healing rod on, though. That's probably a really bad idea, isn't it? The quicker... The less encounters you get. There we go. That's the way I want to phrase that. The quicker you'll get through an area because there are less encounters. I feel like that would be quite a nice dynamic thing, but it might also be annoying, I suppose, to people. Oh, here, by the way, we can just sort of snoop ahead. So there are 2 exits. And by the way, what does it say I've got here? It says I have 3 out of 3 chests, but 0 out of 1 items. How am I possibly going to get an item that's not in a chest? Just hidden in a wall or something? Wait, cannot use magic? Oh, she hasn't even learned a single spell yet. Jesus. Well, we'll have to deal with that. Let's see if Shiva just blows them up. Okay, I don't understand one thing. I think I remember that Espers don't use your stats. So Diamond Dust there doing 300 and 300. I think Diamond Dust will always be a little bit weak. We will get stronger than those Espers in the end, and they won't be that useful in the end. But some of these optional ones that we're getting soon, hopefully in this very part. Here's the rest of the Moogles. Oh, I should have got Mog off of the airship to come chat with these guys. I can't remember. Oh yeah, some of the other Espers we'll be getting soon are really good because they have like extra statuses and stuff that we care about. Oh god, there's so much I can say. So one other thing, apparently, you remember when we were fighting Ultros, and I cast Invisible. They're both in the same room, so that's it. It's just a bunch of Moogles in here, and I use Invisible. I think the real tragedy about that last part when I used Invis from Phantom is it strips off all your other buffs when you use Invis. So I spent all that time buffing everyone, and then because I used Phantom, I ripped all the buffs off of myself, which is just the worst thing in the world. I mean, really, if you're an expert at FF6 and you watch that kind of gameplay, I mean, that you have to find the comedy in that, or you're just going to tear your hair out in frustration. But yeah, that's basically what we did. As for other statuses, supposedly slow is pretty good. I think I've now learned. You guys have been saying slow is a very good one. A lot more stuff is vulnerable to it than I've been giving credit. I think I've just had some bad experiences on this playthrough, you know, where the few times, you know, it's a costly investment to spend a turn on experimentation, you know, like, and I've tried a few different stats and a few ideas like poison, and it never really seems to land. So I've sort of struggled a little bit. But I think I've just been getting unlucky, and the truth is there are a lot of like really nice strategies I can use like that. Slow in particular will be good, even on a lot of bosses. So I will try my best to stick with that. We've also got some slightly weird mechanics coming up soon in terms of like enemies that only die when they run out of MP and just weird stuff like, how the hell do I get down again? It's down here. Always mess this one up. So having like abilities that get rid of enemies NP are going to be good. There's just like lots to talk about and see. Let's get out of town here. We spent more than enough time at Narshe. I mean, I like Narshe. I do. I kind of feel quite cozy there. Where the hell is our airship? Did I already park that far away? I should say land, maybe, I suppose, actually. Is it really parking? Let's just use thunder on all of these guys. But yeah, we had spent a little bit longer in Narshe there. But this is going to be a little bit of a world tour, okay? Let's get Mog in the team, and I'll tell you guys what kind of mechanics he has, or supposedly. So let's see. And by the way, I haven't just been in the cabin yet on this episode to see what everyone says as of the most recent story. So, there's absolutely no one in here. Next room down. There we are. Hello, Mog. Oh, it blocked the path. Nice. Kupo. Change party members. Yes. Oh my god, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Honestly, guys, I thought it was going to be top row. I said this, top row of characters, and then I thought that like there was going to be something crazy. We'd lose everyone, and the other half of the game would have a different row of characters. But that's not true. We've got a lot of them here already. But there's still 3 missing. 3 whole more characters missing. I mean, that's crazy. So we've got Terra, the Magitech Elite, Locke, the Adventurer, Cyan, the Samurai. So, by the way, we could have stolen a weapon from a mob, from a boss, and had him dual wield some cool thing, but because we didn't, I think his build's supposedly not that good. We've got Edgar, who, as I said before, you can turn into a Dragoon. That's what you guys were advising me. However, our new friend Mog, because Edgar has drill and stuff, you know. People were saying in Discord as well that those are like the Final Fantasy 14 skills, and they are. I played a bit of Machinist in 14, and it's funny, I do recognize that now. Like, drill is like the big, massive damage ability. Anyway, because Edgar's got that, we don't really need to make him a Dragoon. But someone we can make a Dragoon is Mog, apparently. I know it sounds crazy. By the way, Mog came in at level 19, so I don't think I've missed him too late. I think we could have just got him like an episode or 2 earlier than we did. It's not like I've left him for way too long. So I kind of want to try that out. Who else we got? So Edgar the Machinist, Sabin the Monk. Sabin, unfortunately, is just going to keep spamming the same abilities, I think. But there's a new ability I can unlock for him, I think, now. So we'll try that. Celeste the Rune Knight. Again, she's just like a big caster, I think. But what I need to be careful of is Runic. This is good. This is like this is like my examination right here. Like, you guys have taught me a bunch, and now I get to say what I've learned. I think the big issue with Runic is it messes up your own spells. So yeah, and there was evidence of that in the past. So you have to be very careful with it. Strago, again, another good mage. I think these are all just like people who are just going to wear loads of earrings. I guess let's get him for now because he's new, and let's get Realm as well because she's new. That doesn't... Oh, no, but we do need Locke. We need to steal something with Locke. So let's say no to Strago. Well, no. Let's say no to Realm for a second, because I want to remember what Strago's, like, technique mechanic thing is. Alright, so that's going to be our party for this next little situation. Do we want to unequip? No. Okay, so Mog. Now, how did it work? Actually, do you know what? I am going to do it. Let's unequip everyone. Okay. Mog. Let's just say optimal. Okay, so you see how he got a spear? So we already know what his technique is, by the way. It's dancing. I didn't want to spoil it a second ago, but I can say it now. He dances. We saw it earlier on. Remember when we had, like, the 3 parties of Moogles? And I don't think it's necessarily that good, the dancing, but he gets spears, and that's what's really good. So, spears, then there's a relic that makes spears, allows us to jump with a spear. A glove said to have belonged to a mighty Gigas boosts our physical attack power. That's not the one, is it? Do I not have it? We might not have it yet. But I think it's somewhere in... Oh, here we go. I'm at the limits of my info now. The Genji glove. So that allows you to dual wield. So what would we do? Dual wield spears, maybe? Well, I'm going to put that on lock anyway for now. The bracelet. If anyone in the live chat can tell me what is the item that allows me to jump with a spear, and do I have it, or if not, where do I get it? That would be really good. Let's go with the Gigas glove for now. And then let's also put on Hermes sandals. I'm going to be pretty heavy with the Hermes sandals here. In fact, let's just open up all of this with Hermes sandals on everyone. And lock's going to be pretty easy to understand. It's going to be Hermes sandals plus the Genji glove. So then it's optimized, giving him the ultimate weapon and the Hawkeye. But what I really want to do is I want to give him the thief knife. And we can steal a second one from Zozo if we like. And that will actually be a place we're going to in a minute. So that's good. Sabin's with us. I'll just optimize his thing. I don't know. Hermes sandals again. So everyone's auto-hasted, which I think we can all agree is pretty good. And let's just raise his defense with a gauntlet, I guess, for now. Okay, so that's those guys basically set up. Except, did that unequip their summons? No, it didn't. Okay, that's good. Well, here, look, let's give let's give Mog Rammer. That's cool, isn't it? Gives him stamina. Or maybe we should work on some of these type abilities. Reflect, haste, shell, protect. I think Osmos was one of the ones that we really wanted. Here, Rasp and Osmos. So this is reduce the target's MP. This one is absorb it. But for the purpose of killing people, I think Rasp is supposed to be pretty good. Rasp is a weird spell that I'm not too familiar with in Final Fantasy. I don't really remember other Final Fantasy games with Rasp in it. But anyway, since Shiva's already equipped to someone else, let's go with Siren. Because it has slow on it and HP plus 10%. Those two both seem really good to me. Slow is good against bosses, and HP. I mean, who's going to say no to HP? So let's give him that. All right, there we go. So that's a little bit of a rudimentary setup. Now let's go. Let's pilot the airship now. First, take the wheel. I can just tell I'm going to accidentally click to the floating continent at one point. So, a town we haven't been to for a while is this one. Current location is next to... Let's scroll till we can find it. Oh, this is Jador. I think this is the right place. I think both Jador and Zen we need to go to. Zen, if you remember we were there, someone said that they were like selling magicite. Do you remember that? And I was like, oh, that's interesting, but we never found anyone else to talk to. That magicite is an Esper. Like, there's genuinely an Esper we can buy at Zen. So that's one place we're going to go. The other, I think, is Jador, though. Because I believe this is where the auction house is. And the auction house, I'm guessing, is the big Hello, I don't recognise you. Are you new? All the poor people were forced out of town. I hear they built a new town in the valley between the mountains up north. I think it's this place. I think. I mean, I don't know for sure. Well, no, this is just a mansion. But weren't they selling stuff here? I know, it's like a museum type place. I mean, I remember we did come here for a moment for the story, but I was wondering if there was something more. Straighten your back, don't slouch too much. I think this is the right place for an auction house. And I've noticed there are Steam achievements for auction house things. Oh, maybe this is it. This is the Jador auction house. It's always full of wealthy aristocrats. Now, I think... I don't think we could get in here last time. Looking for something special? Today's featured auction is just about to start. So, we're going to say join the bidding. Oh no, we could get in it. Okay, here's our next item up for bid. Next item on his way, on his way. Here we I think this is the lady. And here we have a lovely chest. And inside, a gorgeous pair of angel wings. That's auto float. Do I hear 500 gil? 1,000 gil. 1,500 gil. 3,000 gil. Come on now, don't be shy. So we could bid 5k for some angel wings. Ho 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 ho, there's nothing I can't buy. 7,000. Come on now, don't be shy. 10k. Sold to this lucky bidder. Take it away, please. I like that whistle sound effect. Well, that's all for today. Come back again soon. So, here's the thing. I believe there are 2 espers here, but it's really grindy because they're rare. Okay, here's our next item up for bid. It's something like they're rare. When you finally see one, I think it stays or something. A beautiful angel ring. So you just got all this dialogue to go through each time, and if it's not the thing you want, you're gonna have to like cycle in and out. It's quite a lot of money as well. 20,000 gil. See, look at that. So, I did want to show this off in this video. However, since my own gil storage is a little low right now, we have 15,000. Like, the nightmare here would be it comes up and I don't have the money for it, and then it goes away again or whatever. But let's try again. And I think there's a Steam achievement to, oh my god, a chocobo? Oh god, this might be one of them. This one will knock your socks off. A state-of-the-art Talcobo. Your own lifelike talking chocobo pal. Do I hear 1,000 gil? 5,000 gil. 7,000 gil. Daddy, I want that, please. No, you don't. I'm so happy for that horrible father now. Now pipe down. I want to buy it, Daddy, please. Please, pretty please. With a cherry on top. Come on now, don't be shy. So, if I skip this bid, does the price stay low? Because what if the... Oh, this is quite good, isn't it? Because I don't know. Like, if I don't bid and he caves, I can outbid him later and get it cheaper. But if I bid now, I might be the one outpriced. Because it's jumping up a lot, right? If I bid here, he might say 15,000. And my next choice is going to be 20. And I'm not going to get it. But if I say don't bid, and he also says don't bid, then we're going to lose it. So here's the game. If I say, I want to say no if he's going to cave to the little girl. I want to say yes if he's going to hold firm. So the question is, what kind of a father is this? Will he eventually give in to the kid? And then I can buy it for I don't know, 15k maybe? I don't know. Alright, screw it, let's just bid. 10,000 gil. Do I hear any more bids? 500,000? What? Sold to this lucky bidder. Take it away, please. I mean, that must be designed for us to miss it, right? Yay, thanks, Daddy. Yahoo! Well, we have our little treat for the day. Let's go home. Yahoo, yippee! Hold on, can I follow them now? I'm assuming that's a chocobo summon. Well, Well, that's all for today. Come back soon, because in some games, Chocobo is a summon. Bro. Do you think he lives in one of these houses? Well, it's not going to be in the Chocobo stable, is it? 500,000! Oh, I don't know. There's not many places, is it? He won't live in the inn, I doubt. He'll live here. You could have sworn I have Dragoon boots. You can buy a pair in Thamasa or Sen. See, we were talking about it, so I thought. I mean, I would have seen it, though, wouldn't I? No, we don't have Dragoon boots. But we can buy it in those two. Well, Sen is another place. So, well, there you go, guys. That's the auction house, I guess. There's not a chance he's up in the upper city, is he? He's not in the museum. What I'd like to do is find him, and then... Oh, who was that on the top left? I'd like to find him, and he'll be like, oh, the kid doesn't like it anymore. Go on, then, you can have it for $250 or whatever, because it's pre-owned now, you know. It's like, as soon as you drive that car out of the dealership, it loses X amount of money. That should be true for the Chocobo as well. No, nothing hidden around up here. WP, have you noticed the far eastern part of the lower continent is actually missing on the map? So that entire thing is floating in the sky. Have you noticed that the far east part of the lower continent is missing? So the lower continent, the far east, do you mean all... Oh my god, you're right! The other side of the canal, right? Oh, so that's what the flying continent is. It's the whole thing, the gateway and everything. It's all in the sky. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. That is so cool. Look at how good that is, guys. Wow. What happens if I just fly there? Oh, we should do that in a minute. Is the little girl and the dad here? Maybe there's like another cutscene when you go in to do more bids. And he's like, oh, I've come to return this thing or whatever. Or maybe I can just go... Maybe he'll be back in the pews, right, or chairs or whatever they are. And I can just speak to him. Yeah, look. Oh, how could you say no to those adorable little eyes? How could I say no? Oh, Daddy, let's buy lots of stuff today too. Oh, I don't like them. They have more money than me. And they're here always. Looking for something special. Today's featured auction is just about to start. Well, yeah, I mean... Okay, here's our next item up for bid. Oh! Well, no, there you go. That's clearly a summon right there. A piece of Zona Seeker Magicite. Do I have 500 gil? Yeah, I'll do 500. 1,000! Oh, there's nothing I can't buy! 2,000! 3,000! 4,000! 5,000! Come on now, don't be shy. Bid 7,000. 7,000! Oh, there's nothing I can't buy. 8,000. Come on now, don't be shy. 10,000. Sold to this lucky bidder. Take it away, please. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got it. So good. So there you go. There's an Esper. Well, that's all for today. Come back. That's a weird name, by the way. Oh, let's see. Bidding battle. What is that, Esper? That's bizarre. Zona Seeker. Ah, look, there's a missing one on the list here. I wonder what that would be. This coffee's so good. Magic Shield increases the party's magic defense. I think that's basically AoE Shell, which is pretty good, right? We get Rasp, Osmos, Shell, and Magic +2. Plus, it's a new Esper, so let's equip it onto Mog. I mean, it's doing what I wanted. What did Mog have? I can't remember, but still, that's good. These are good, and Magic +2. Oh, but he's the Dragoon. No. I want him on Siren. Siren was better. HP. Yeah. But we can give someone Zona Seeker. Let's give it to Strago. There you go. And I'd love to summon it. That is the weirdest summon. I've never heard of a summon like that in a Final Fantasy game. Okay, so I could keep going in and out now, but I'm not going to have the gil for it again because we've only got 5k. So that will be one of the things I do between this episode and the next episode. Off screen, I'll buy the next Esper. And if there's any kind of really fancy cutscene or something that would be going on, I'll record it, don't worry, and we'll just sort of reflect and we'll review on what it was, okay? There is now the question of this other guy in Sen, who I want to buy from. To be honest, I imagined a little bit more combat in this episode. I don't know why. Let's just go into it. Well, that's a chocobo thing. I don't want to get too bad. But let's have a fight or two. Wow, why did Mog start there? I don't know. Okay, so for Locke, let's steal from a Lindworm chicken. Let's remind ourselves of dancing. So Twilight Requiem calls upon the power of darkness to attack enemies. Let's just see what it looks like. And Rising Phoenix, I guess. Stumbled. Oh, well, Mog failed somehow then. I don't know how. I don't know what exactly happened there. And what happened with Law? What happened? Strago just needs to see someone do it, right? Isn't that the thing? It's still from the Wyvern. There's all kinds of things we can steal. There's a gauntlet we can steal. Oh my god! Stole Dragoon boots. I cannot believe it. I did not plan for that. I feel like there's some kind of like... I'm like somehow... Something's going on with this game where I'm just getting so weirdly lucky. I mean, what are the odds of that? That I'm talking about wanting that item and the first enemy I steal from has it. That is insane. That is crazy. Weird things like that has happened too much on this series. It's like there's something like the hand of fate is making sure that it goes really well. What is that? That's insane. I can't believe that. I mean, he could have missed the steal. It could have dropped any other item. I could have not got that in that encounter. I could have not I decided to not enter this village. Well, there you go. Steel boots made for dragoons. Changes the attack command to jump. So, jump means that your attack will do like a bit more damage, but if you have a spear equipped, it means it will do a lot more damage. So just for funsies here, let's go back to Locke here and let's drop the Genji glove off of him for a hyper risk, say. Fine, I'll arm a weapon, I don't mind. And let's put it here. So this is going to be dual-wielding spears, okay? A heavy lance and a mithril spear. Dual-wielding spears, and he can jump with it. Best armor he's got. Now, he doesn't have auto-haste, obviously, but we'll see what kind of damage that does. I mean, I don't know. And this is kind of the Dragoon fantasy. Oopsie. This is kind of the Dragoon fantasy right here. Can we get that chocobo in the end, by the way? What was the point of all of that? Is that like a free chocobo thing? Is that like getting the pass for free chocobos on the Mihen High Road forever? So come on, let's get a fight. Let's see Mog attack someone. Right. And we can... I don't feel bad doing this. I kind of want to steal again. I mean, surely I can get a lot of money from stealing those constantly. Is bio AoE? Damn it, it's not. Couldn't steal. Well, there you go. That's a bit more normal. So we go. So jump. Hopefully they all survive. Alright, they did. We're not taking much damage. That's good. Oh, he's in the air for a long time. Wow. So I guess that's the trade-off. Well, hold on. The fact we've equipped a relic should be the trade-off. How long till he comes down? There it is. Oh, that wasn't very impressive. 400 damage. Also, what about the fact he's dual-wielding them? What? Mog learned Wind Rhapsody. Okay. Oh my god, again, this is kind of perfect. Okay, so, I don't really know how it works. But you got to go to certain places and fight certain enemies to get new dances. I really don't know how it works exactly. That's something I'd love a comment about. But Here's the thing, right? One of the reasons you want to get Mog now before the point of no return is because here, the Serpent Trench. To be honest, I don't really remember what was going on at the Serpent Trench. We're going to go there next. There's we want to take Mog there for some reason. I honestly can't remember why. But we want to take Mog there. I think that there's something hidden. So he himself is a hidden character. And if you take your hidden character to this place, you'll get something. And it will unlock a new ability for him. I'm really excited to see what it is. I mean, this is what I love about Final Fantasy games, really. There's a back and forth with it, you know. It sucks to miss out on stuff. 4 is just ripe for that. You know, I never finished 4 because I didn't know all these little secrets and it sort of ruined the thing for me. But, when I found out I'd missed out on content forever. But yeah, so we'll go there next, and we'll learn something new for him. I'm disappointed in that jump, though. Oh, okay, in the live chat, the Chocobo was just a fun scene. It's not obtainable. Oh. Also, there's no interaction between Dragoon Boots and the Genji Glove. Oh, okay. There are 8 dances associated with 8 different types of terrain. Oh yeah, I remember. Yes, I remember this. Okay, so the idea is like when Mog fights on a grassy field, he'll get a dance for the grassy field. When he's fighting in a forest, he'll get one. When he's fighting on a desert, he'll get one. Like there's one for each terrain. So I think the reason we're going to go to the Serpent Trench now, which is basically, that was the underwater passageway, wasn't it? I think we're going to get an underwater terrain dance. I think that's the idea. And you would miss out on it. I don't know why you'd miss out on it. I mean, that's new to me. But yeah, so there you go. I did know that. I do remember having heard that before. Once again, this is entirely because of you guys helping me out here. Thanks to you, we're at peace. Okay, all the young people who were forced to the army should be coming back. We're looking for someone selling magicite here. And we might not be able to buy it, just to be clear. But, do you know what? What's the bet in that there's a secret entrance so I can get to that chest? At the back of this building. Right? Up there somewhere. Oh no, it doesn't look like it. That would have been really good. I'm just going back through. I tried to walk down, and I tried to interact and walk down at every point. You look like you might steal it. Sell it. It's time to put Zen back together. The Imperial troops are gone. Now we can relax and get back to our normal lives. Well, can you let me in the house, please? Please, may you move? Please? What about you? We should be able to enjoy another longer age of peace. I don't know what's coming up in the story, but lines like that feel very ominous to me. Hermes sandals again here. Are they charging more now for these? Allows the wearer to sometimes counter. Oh, another bit of interesting information was that Shadow, with the whole Interceptor dog thing, I think Interceptor does defend Realm now or something, but also apparently Shadow's got this really powerful like counterattack thing that might be disabled in the Pixel Remaster, which is because it was just too OP or something. I don't know whether that's true. Oh, what about you? Uh-oh. Whew. Don't scare people like that. I thought you were an Imperial trooper. Not too long ago, some people broke into the Magitech research facility and raised a huge ruckus. I used the opportunity to sneak in and grab this glowing stone. For 3,000, it's yours. I can afford that. Yes. Obtained the Seraph Magicite. Holy crap. Wait, but we're still missing one. Oh, I think this is the auction house as well. I don't know what it is, but that's probably auction house too. And as far as I know, once we get that, and it will be off screen, I'll have everything. So Angel Feathers restores HP to all allies. Raise, Cure, Regen, and Izuna. No level up reward. Interesting. I mean, it's a bit disappointing to see all the same moves. You know, I think, honestly, I think this game would be better if when I maxed these out, it didn't permanently give me the move. it should... I need the Esper equipped. So then it's like the specific combination of moves is what's interesting, you know? Like then there's an Esper with a bit of black mage and a bit of white... a bit of black magic, a bit of white magic. It's like an interesting combo. And that way, when there's like duplicates, you're not too put off by it. What I'm describing there is the 10-2 dress fit system. What I just described. I mean, that is 100% the 10-2 dress fit system. But I'm not saying that because I like it in the other game. I think that makes a bit more sense. Anyway, I mean, I don't know how good Angel Feathers is, but that's something... Let's see at least, right? Let's see what it looks like. So we haven't got Bismarck finished here. And I do want Locke to keep getting the strength. So let's do this here. Okay. And we'll do some summoning there. So that's that. Let's go over to the trench now. At this point as well in this episode, anyone in the live chat has some other ideas for me for like what to grind, what to do, or what you want to see in this video. If you're here live, let me know now. I think I need to go to Zozo and steal some stuff. But this is your chance to drop some messages. I'll see them, and we'll get to do the things in time. Because I don't want to totally miss out here. But okay, so let's come back here. And I don't think I've returned here for Christ knows how long. A long time. So, in theory, just doing a fight in this cave with Mog will give him a dance straight away. In theory. I mean... Are we going to do that whole sequence again? Where we're like on the underwater boat, moving left and right? Also, how are we doing for items here? We're in the crescent... Oh no, this is wrong. Oh, well. I think Serpent Trench comes out of it. Apparently we're missing a trench. Oh, we're missing a chest in the trench. We're not missing anything in the cave. There's a different type of arrow on the minimap here. Crescent Mountain Cave, entrance to the Serpent Trench. Yeah, I remember this. But we went into a thing before, didn't we? Jump in. Wow, this is really bizarre, isn't it? I mean, guys, look at this. Look at this. It totally looks like this is another world we can explore, doesn't it? It's just got that filter on it. Oh, here we go. So this is Mog underwater. I like this music too. Is this really so basically the point here is this is one of the only places you can find underwater. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Mogland Water Harmony. This is... So there is no... What does that suggest then? How am I going to find out where the chest is? Why were there 4 arrows to the right and only 2 to the left? Is that it's trying to give me a tip of which way to go? It'd be interesting if there's like a hidden boss here. Let's go for more stealing. I'm glad the fire magic works here and the aqua breath. So here we go, Water Harmony calls upon the power of the sea to heal allies and cure them of status ailments. Wow, that one's really good. Oh, I think the thing with... Oh, that fumble, that dance fumble. I think once you start dancing, you don't do anything else anymore in the fight. Or something, unless you get interrupted in some way. Alright, here you go. Look, there's a chest room here. How the Christ am I going to find another one? I like how they're just spinning around. I'm guessing that last time I played, I would have gone left constantly, so this time I'll go right constantly. Also, the arrows do seem to tease me about going to the right. Yeah, that's a very, very, very good dance. And the other one is Wind Rhapsody we got. Calls upon the power of the wind to attack enemies and heal allies. Oh, you do both at once. And obviously we're healing them there with the aqua breath. But it doesn't matter. Because they're all getting one shot. That's alright. Nice little item there. Phoenix down. Pretty happy with that. Take the cursor off the screen for everybody. Oh, is this the exit or is it a chest? Looks like the exit. Wait, I am curious. Hold on, though. Real quick. What happens if I go back? Oh, there's no arrow on the map. Ah, sneaky. It's not a real door. You're not allowed to go back. And we can't go in there either. I had a weird impulse to go fishing there. Oh, we drained this out. Oh, wait, hold on. Have I done this before? I don't remember draining a little pool out. It is new! Check it out! It's a green beret. Don't we already have those? Let's unequip this as well now, by the way, since this clearly doesn't work. What to compliment? I mean Hermes, I guess. There we go. So Hermes sandals with the dragoon boots, and he's just got a shield. And yes, Strago doesn't have a second relic, because I'm a fool. Let's give him an earring on that. That's pretty easy. And Locke can have the Genji glove back. We could do the double Hawkeye thing if we want. And try and hit some guy flying. There you go. I'm pretty happy with that setup there now. Let's see what the spear does. So I guess actually, you know, that's one of those things where I'm sitting here whining about you can't dual wield spears. But actually it's good because what it means is you have a designated place where offhand stuff feels worthwhile, like spears and stuff, like shields and stuff. Like he gets to have the advantage of the shield. There we go. So we're on the... Well, hold on. How am I going to get back to the goddamn airship? Oh, God. Wait. What? I like how we come washed up again here, though. What about the airship? This is an interesting place, too, isn't it? I mean, we haven't explored here. Hop aboard? It's for South Figaro, though. That's not really that good, is it? Oh, God. Oh, green berets are fantastic. You suggest them on most characters. Really? Okay, so maybe I haven't had one before. I feel like I recognize it. I might be getting it confused. Now, don't judge me too hard on this, guys, but I might be getting it confused with the green cherry. Just because, you know, two short words. Here's a weird thing about me. I don't know whether this is true for everyone else, but I get words confused. Or like when I'm scanning and taking information in quickly. Mostly based on the first letter of the word and the length of the word. Like, the words may be very, very different, but as long as they're a similar length and they have the same starting letter. I mean, that is not of help to us. That is just not useful. Let's see, will they... This ship isn't going anywhere. Well, okay. Getting the water dance for Mog is such a troll. Is it really a troll? Is it a troll because I'm stuck here now? Oh, this is weird, isn't it? How the hell am I going to get back? Can I just walk there? I mean, we're on the right continent, at least. There should be a boat going to the Veldt in one of the coastal towns. Oh my god, there's a whole new part of the game here we've unlocked now. I mean, we are technically on the right continent. If we go through... Oh god. See, if we're going through the Veldt, I should have had Gao with me. But I couldn't have predicted this. There's still that mystery cabin with the clock, too. And the awful thing is, we're here, trying to get here to get the airship, when really, where I want to be is over here. I want to be at Zozo. Oh, man. So... do we hoof it, or do we see what another coastal town has? I mean, is it possible that this coastal town here... That's not one, though, is it? Isn't it a chocobo thing? Oh, yeah, we could just ride a chocobo as well if things were really bad. Let's see. Even Figaro's not here, right? I can't ride Figaro... Basically, all my methods of transport are all over the game now. Is it possible that because this game came out in 1994, you can soft block yourself? I hope not. Oh, we gotta go around this way. We're spending a lot of time in old caves here. Look at this, Cartagra. I don't remember seeing one of these for ages. I mean, I'm sort of vaguely hoping that through this, Strago will learn something, you know, once every now and then. I think Wind Rhapsody's really good, by the way. A bit of damage and a bit of healing. I mean, look, guys, we're filling out our bestiary. That's what it's all about. God, 2 staircases there. One up and one down, I wonder. Let's jump. Let's see what jump looks like. An aura cannon we haven't done for a while, and steal from whatever's left. Couldn't steal. We gotta raise his rates. We gotta give him the thief glove or whatever. Oh, I missed the damage. I missed the damage. I was looking at bio. Oh, he's zombied. Is he zombie? I'm pretty sure that's zombie. But zombie works a bit like confuse. Oh, no. It's poison. Pretty silly of me. Let's see. Is it? I'm assuming up is out. Not that. That really is just a small room with a chest, which we already got. Oh yeah, and the little turtle. I see. I like this. I really want. Oh no, it's just a recovery spring. I really want to go in there, but I mean the minimap betrays that it's not a real place to go. It's funny, this little screen here and the turtle, you know, they're like extra little bits to the environments that I think the later dungeons haven't had. Yeah, so this was just a chocobo. Oh. Wait, so hold on, is this one good for Mog? It must be, right? Mog doesn't have... Oh wow, there's a ferocious wind outside. It's almost like someone's banging on the door trying to get in. And it's not, it's just the wind. Quite unnerving though. Let's steal from a rabbit and see what happens. He must get a forest dance here. Did we not steal from a wyvern in the forest? Stole a potion. I've got to give him a new rod as well. Wait, hold on though. Optimize might not have... When I unequipped everything, he might not have the cure rod anymore. Oh, there you go. Mog learned Forest Nocturne. They're all such creepy names for the dances, aren't they? Okay, Strago. Oh, we didn't... Okay, there we go. Optimize. Sorry, Strago. I've had you buggering around with nothing, and it did. Okay, it did healing rod. It's gone with a healing rod on Optimize because of that whole attack plus 200 thing here down here. Which really... It's tricked it. So we can give him something else. So we can give him an elemental strike thing. Here's the thing I know about this now, though. The Morning Star. This can do big damage regardless of range. So if he's on the back row, which he is... I wonder if jump works from the back row. It will do 100% damage even though you're on the back row. Which is kind of fun. I like all these little mechanics. We may as well get a desert battle while we're here. That's another dance. There's no way to sail from Narshe up that river, is there? I'm a bit nervous, actually, right now, guys. Honestly, that this is going to be real pain to get back. Let's see. Forest Nocturne. Calls upon the power of the forest to attack enemies and cure stats. It's really good, isn't it? They're like all multi-utility moves. Desert Lullaby we've got now. Alright, let's get our Chocobo. Not that this is going to be that good, because... I mean, it's all caves and stuff around, isn't it? 100 gil, though. Can't argue with prices like that. Hey! Let's see what it looks like to be... Oh, we can only be lock? Damn, that's a shame. Oh, God. Alright. This Chocobo will take me to Narshe, where there's no way of calling the airship to me or anything, is there? And I haven't unlocked anywhere new that I can go. So that's it. It really is. There's just the cave. And Narshe won't have a travel point back, right? I'm going to have to retrace the whole Sabin scenario. Yeah, well, I'm wondering if I've got to do the whole Mount Cults thing as well. This is crazy. Is this really what everyone does? Hold on. So there's a hidden character. There's a hidden way of getting a character earlier than you normally would. And when you have access to it, there's a hidden way to get a special move on it. And in order to get the special move, it requires this insane journey back. I mean, I almost want to say that that's really fun and that's really cool. But it feels like it's just an accident that this is all so insane. You know, it feels like it's just because they forgot to put a water environment somewhere else. And it's because they forgot to do a proper way back after you have the airship or something. I mean, I wonder if I was really clever, I could have parked the airship somewhere good. But no matter what way you cut it, you're going to do this walk, right? I mean, it's fine. We're not getting XP, but we are getting AP for moves. And actually, do you know what, guys? I kind of prefer that because it means that when we go to the floating continent in the next part, we won't be ludicrously over-leveled. We'll have the tools to deal with stuff, but we won't be crazy over-leveled. That's really good. We did that whole cave with just one encounter. Okay, so what have we got here? I've actually never come back here with Sabin. What do you think, dude? He hasn't really talked about Master Duncan very much, has he? There should be a little cutscene. But I probably need to have fucking Edgar with me. That's always the way of it. You got to get Edgar with you all the time. It says I have the one item in this region. See if we come up here. Just takes us back out. Okay. There's definitely no one at the dock that will help me. I mean, it said the ship won't go. I mean, I guess I'll just stop whinging. Let's try and steal from the Belmodar. I feel like... Oh no, it's just a potion. Mog's pretty good, actually. The dancers are all right, I think. Yeah, let's do a regular attack with the Morning Star. There you go. And just see what it looks like. Not too much damage, but enough here. Oh, look at Locke there. Sorry, was one of those the ultimate weapon? It's because it's... You know what? I should just put HP growth on an ultimate weapon user and just leave it like that now. I'm going to do all amount cults. Is this right? Oh god, this place was a nightmare. This place, I feel like I just about managed to climb up. I don't have good memories here, because this was, I would honestly say, the one place that I've genuinely struggled in the game. I mean, maybe that other Ultros fight. Maybe, but we basically got through it. This was a boss that beat me twice in a row. I'm pretty sure you can walk back to the Crescent Mountain from the town the Serpent's Trench dumped me at, but instead I took the boat. Really? I thought that, okay, we were here, right? Doesn't it take you, like, over here somewhere? Doesn't it take you up here? Oh no, it takes you onto a little island, doesn't it? Where there's nowhere else you can travel. Where was that on the map, though? I thought you ended up on an isolated little island. I remember exploring it, and it was like, oh, there's nothing you can do. Back when we originally did it. Anyway, by the way, there's a chest I'm missing here, supposedly. If I ever want to 100% this on Steam, then that's something I'll have to pay attention to. Can we go through that? Oh, we can. Sneaky. I don't know whether I do care to do that, though. Like, I kind of like the idea of getting 100% on certain games, and I have it for a few. But, you know, there's that other thing on Steam with the badges where you can craft them with all the trading cards and stuff. And I sort of rather doing that now. Like, if you guys join the Steam group and you go to my Steam profile, you'll see I've like got it set up however I like it or whatever. And what I'm trying to do is showcase all the different games I like and that I play. And instead of trying to get 100% completion, because the thing is, they might do like an expansion or an update that ends up giving you more. Oh wow, a Gigas glove here in this cave. That expands the achievement, so you might have 100% completion on a game, and then they'll do some kind of a patch, and then you won't have it anymore. So it's like you've got, like I have that with Terraria. In the past, I've had 100%, but then they'll do like their update, their yearly update, and you just lose it again. So you're a hamster on a wheel. Let's use Desert Lullaby. Calls upon the power of the desert to attack enemies and cast Hastesia? Oh my god! That's so good! That's like 4 relic slots for me. I could just get rid of all these boots. It's useless here, obviously, because we already have that. That's so good! Oh, and I love how the dances change the backgrounds too. But why are they fumbling so much? Is it just the RNG of the thing? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I don't really care too much about Steam achievements anymore. The best games to do it in are games like this, where you know that updates aren't going to mess with it too much. But on the other hand, you could just craft a badge, you know, craft a foil badge or something. And if you go to my profile, you'll see I've got a little section there. And I like have the Grimrock badge. See, Grimrock's an interesting one where, you know, I've done those playthroughs and I have all the achievements, except like they have one insane achievement where it's like, beat the entire game without a map. You know, they call it old school mode, and you've got to like use pen and paper to navigate your way around. And that's just like, you know, that is a very rough experience for people who seek out the nostalgia of the thing. We don't cross that bridge, do we? Do we go up here? I hope it's this way. So I'm just never going to do that. So I'm not going to get 100% on those games without cheating. So I'll just craft the badge instead. That's the point I'm trying to make. And it might be the same with 6 here, you know. I might just decide, screw it, I'll just make the badge. And in that way, it will show people, hey, I liked this game, I played this game, but without... Oh, we can select to AoE cast bio. I didn't even realise that. There we go, somebody just got slow. We don't have any crowns, do we? Oh, we do. Sabin has got Kate Sith maxed out. Who's been given him magic strength. Not too good, really, is it? Carbuncle. Should we give him Catoblaphus? Oh no, let's give him Bismarck. Strength. And a bit more black magic. Bismarck's definitely one of my favourites. Oh yeah, WP, it can cast Haste Seizure, but dancers have a 50% chance to stumble. If, like Mordy just said, it's associated with an environment other than the one you're in. Oh! So what I can do is I can dance... Oh, I love that mechanic. So what you're supposed to do is dance for the environment you're in, for the 100%. So in a desert we get Hastesia, but here on this mountainside we'll get something else. Which we haven't unlocked until after this battle, I guess. So so basically I'm gambling. I'm gambling when I use a dance outside of its environment. I like these mechanics. I would love a proper remake, not just a remaster, but a remake of this game. Where there's, you know, like it's 3D and there's voice acting and stuff. And you know how in like the later editions, they'll be like, they'll hold your hand a lot more when introducing mechanics and stuff. I think there's so much rich stuff in here. Well, I don't know why I'm saying that. I might only be halfway through this game right now. There might be a lot more for us to see. Did he learn a thing there? Oh, here we go. This is the room, guys. Did he learn a mountain ability? I like how Mog is always standing in the middle at the start of the fight and like dancing and waving and cheering or whatever it is that he's doing. It's doing. Rising Phoenix, Steel, Dance. No, I don't have a mountain one. So maybe there isn't a mountain one? Oh no, there you go. Mog learned Earth Blues. Why didn't I get it last fight then? Oh shit. Man, that poison is very scary, isn't it? Sorry about the swearing there. I'm trying to cut down on swearing. I don't know what it is, man. I never used to swear, never. And now I swear all the time. You know, I'll even drop like the C word in, which is not... It's not a very big deal in this country. But I do always worry a little bit, you know, like I might have American viewers or something, and I wouldn't want them to end up having a really bad opinion of me. Earth Blues. Calls upon the power of the Earth to attack enemies and heal allies. So this will go 100%. You know, there's a part of me that's like, well, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be... Oh my god. Okay, it's single target damage, and it was huge. But yeah, I'm trying to watch it, and I just don't know where it came from, you know? It's not like I think it's big and amazingly clever or hilarious to swear. I think swearing is really good. If you're trying to make an argument, I reckon if you're trying to make a reasoned, like, rational debate or conversation about something, and you've spoken for half an hour, if at one point in that half an hour, when you wanted to be most emphatic, you swore, I think that that's fine. I think that's actually using language very effectively. I don't think you should be so prudish as to hide away from that. But I don't do that. I just swear too much now, I think. You know, and you can't substitute emphasis for an argument. That's what I think a lot of people get stuck with. Let's just attack here. You're not sure they could get the humor right yet, seeing how dry the delivery can be in the FF7 remake? I mean, that is eternally fascinating to me, because that's not even a remake, is it? That's a whole new story being layered on top of the old story. It's just crazy, honestly. I haven't played it. I'm glad to see it's doing reasonably well, and it's fairly successful. But yeah, that's just unbelievably convoluted, the whole setup they've got there. Let's just go with a jump here. I'd never heard that the humor was a bit too dry, by the way. I hadn't come across that. Yeah, it's more of a sequel. Yeah, it's a remake. It's a sequel disguised as a remake. That's a good way of thinking of it, I think. I mean, I've just read about it. I haven't played it. Okay, good. Mount Colts is... this is crazy. I hope we are doing what we need to do here. Our adventure in Zozo is looking rather peculiar, guys. We picked a good team for this, though. You know, some of these guys we haven't battled with much. Mog, obviously. Strago's new. Sabin we haven't really played with that much. So I'm quite happy to have him with us. Good AoE. Learning lots of spells as we go. Strago's not getting anything from his lore. But I think what we need to do with that one is he just needs to see the move, so we just kind of have to sit there. The Returner's hideout. Yeah, but there's not another exit out of this, is there? Oh, was there? Is it this? This is kind of interesting, by the way, being back here. Hello. Do you have anything for me? Cheap? Discount? These actually do feel quite cheap. Oh my god, I could have put sprint shoes on for all of this as well. I mean, screw it. Oh, and we can look at the green beret as well. Oh. Wait, is green beret... Oh, it's a headpiece. Duh, obviously. A cap that raises maximum HP by 1/8. So what exactly would we lose here? We would lose 3 defense and 2 magic defense, which is not much. But we would also get 10 evasion and a bunch of health. You know what? I can see why those are pretty good. And here again, look, we lose 1 defense, but we gain all this other stuff. Yeah. I can see why Optimize doesn't like it. The power sash here, by the way. I mean, look at this as well. So much boosting over here, but Optimize won't give it to me because... Yeah, actually, armors are one of those things I've not really looked at very closely. Well, they all just look weaker. Okay, that's good. And then sprint shoes. Let's put them on Strago, because he's not doing much anyway. There we go. Welcome back, glad to see you're okay. Thank you. I'm glad to see you as well. Oh, here's a room that you can enter that was not on the minimap. It's good to know those exist. Should we tent? Or is that a bit much? I think that's a bit much. We can come down here. And we're now at this river. Hop aboard the raft. We're going to do the whole raft sequence. We're going to do the whole... What? This is wild. I mean, it is funny, though, because you do get that experience, right, where you realise just how little there is in the exploration as soon as the story's not there. So, what do we get here? This is a river scene, right? Is this going to be a Mog dance? You know, it's weird. This has been so perfect for unlocking new moves. I'm now going of the other mind and thinking the devs did know what they were doing with this. Because not only here are we being forced to travel a bunch with Mog, but we're going through all the terrains he might like to get moves from. God, I can't remember. Straight? Can we just say straight every time? It doesn't look good, does it? What do we do? Do we enter the Konami code? There's only one more dance to learn at the moment, and it will be in Zozo. Oh, a city dance. Yeah, that's really good. I can't tell you guys how useful you've been. I mean, it's so nice. Someone got magic +2. I did also read that, yeah, we've got some espers maxed out here, but I can't actually tab into the menu right now. It literally won't even let me, so we're just sort of stuck with this for now. An Exercite and a Nautiloid. Steel. Do you know what? I'm going to be a bit quicker with this stuff now. Just go with some more basic attacks. Look at the claws. There you go, look at that. So there we get a steel. They get a couple of moves in. So Strago might learn something. And we still one-shot them. Couldn't still. I am kind of interested in, you know, like, on our adventure through all this, was there an enemy here or there? Oh, that was not too bad, was it? Was there an enemy here or there that we just missed just through RNG? I mean, I'm sure it would happen. If I go to the bestiary from the main menu, if you remember we did it in like part 1 or something, part 2. If I go back to the bestiary, I'm sure there'll just be these random little gaps around. Attack, steal, jump, attack. Oh, a little bit of darkness there. Stole a potion. Thrilling. Remember that you're retracing Sabin's steps, so at some point you will have to go to the right. Yeah, I'm curious about that, actually. Last time we were here, it was a cutscene, and it split everyone up. Well, it split Sabin in one way and us in the other. So how's that going to do? How's that going to work out when we retrace our steps? Oh my god. I'll tell you what, if I mess this up and we just end up back at Narshe, I'm loading the save or ending the episode there. And I'll do some off-screen grinding, and then we'll I mean, what would I even grind though? I just need a bit of money for the auction house. I mean, what else am I going to do? Some unlocks for Gao? I mean, that might be a good idea. Some enemies maybe to steal from. Now, does darkness affect Phoenix Rising? I mean, maybe there's not too much for me to even do off screen. It was somewhere around here we had the big fight. I wonder if no encounters exist in this game as well, or half encounters. Because in a lot of ways I feel like that's sort of a new thing that the classic Final Fantasies probably would never have indulged in the first place. Which way now? Up or left? I mean, I don't know. Up. Oh god, is that going to just loop me in a circle there? Either we're going to go around the back of that cliff, or we're going in a circle on this. This is a bit tedious here, isn't it, really? The encounter rate is so high. I can't believe we've done the trench section and the raft section back to back. Good time for a little drinky drink, though. Well, there's a Zona. Yeah, we're not going around. Okay, we're going in rings here. So we got to go left. Assuming that puts me back on the same thing. My god. So basically you can make a mistake here and it's going to cost you like multiple fights. I have to spend a turn in-game as well, by the way, to cure Sabin's darkness. Oh, look at that, though. I do like these level ups and seeing like strength +2 come in and magic +2. I mean, look at that. That's 3 encounters there. Ugh. Let's spend the turn. I mean, I'm reticent to do it because, you know, I wouldn't mind doing it out of combat, but doing it in combat kind of sucks. And then knowing you're still in the same environment where they might do the same thing to you again. You're just going to be an item down. Wow, look at that. The dual Hawkeyes there. Was that the dual Hawkeyes? That was a lot of damage. Okay, we got to go left. How many? Don't tell me I looped around that like multiple times. Even here, look, what was it? That was like 5 tiles we had to try. There you go, exactly. That's exactly what I said. See, we got inked anyway. And look, he still has a chance to land the hit. No, that's not dual Hawkeyes. Those are the blades. I don't know why that was so big a second ago. Okay, here we go. Whoopsie. Let me see here, was lock got? Oh, it is dual Hawkeyes. Okay. Right, let's get out of here. Come on. Come on. I mean, this is getting on now. I mean, honestly, I thought we were just quick little sail to Zozo. And we would have been out of it. But as far as I know, there's a lot of Zozo I'm a bit nervous about because there's enemies I've got to steal from. There's an NPC I need to speak to. Now let me try and rack my brain. Who is it that I want to speak to there? Oh god. All the ink spam sucks. I mean, Sabin being blind was one thing. At least I could still use his techniques. Lock's another. I don't remember this being in 3 big chunks like this either. Oh. Ah! We're out. I was going to say, I was really puckering up there, expecting something pretty nasty. Okay, so Siren. No longer needed on Mog. Let's just go to that for the HP. Seraph. We didn't even cast. Alright, I'll do. Oh, well, we're going to say one fight. I want to see what Zona Seeker looks like, and I want to see what Seraph looks like. So we'll swap after this next fight. Okay, what is this? Is this a Chocobo stable? Aha! Oh, hello. Welcome, need anything? What have you got? Stuff that I'm already familiar with. See you around. Okay. Oh no, it's you. You were the clockmaker? I've been waiting ages. No, I'm not a clockmaker. There she is, hanging up on that wall over there. Ain't been ticking for a year now, or was it 5 years? Shucks, maybe it's been 10, I don't remember. Ah, this guy's such an enigma. He's like this game's Tom Bombadil or something. He's just this weird thing I met early on in the adventure that I feel like has more significance, but is this going to become like a time travel story, and later I will learn about this clock and why it was important? It's so weird, isn't it? Right, south, 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 south. Yeah, that thing's creepy as all hell. The Apiornis. Oh, steel. High potion, I'm alright with that. Wow, 1,000 damage. It's not bad. Oh, I didn't cast the Espers. Let's do it again, something with AoE, I guess. This tiny little desert here. I really want an encounter in this tiny desert. There we go. Hey! There's something that just feels weird about this. Okay, Seraph. This is restore HP to all allies. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Angel feathers. Aww. Aww, how pretty. Okay, let's attack and jump. And then here we've got Zona Seeker. I mean, really, Zona Seeker. Are you guys familiar with that from the other Final Fantasies? And this one, this was curious. This is AoE Shell, I think, which is actually kind of amazing, and we'll probably see this a lot. Yeah, we have haste and shells. Somebody cast stop on one of us as well, which is quite funny. Hopefully it's not a game over if we all get stopped. And hopefully stop doesn't linger between battles. Yeah, I feel like a lot of conditions in this game, status effects, are ones that stick about. But no, we're alright. Okay, this is Doma Castle. I kind of want to bring Cyan back here. I can't believe this music, man. This music only appears in the tiniest part of this game. Doma's not even a big part of Final Fantasy VI, as far as I can see so far. Yeah, it's got this amazing music, and it's been remastered, and it's all over the MMO. It's so cool. It's just crazy. This is weird as hell, by the way. I can explore all these places. Could I not do this before? Are you not going to let me know? You are. Oh, maybe there is stuff. It feels like there's probably a lot of secrets around here. This is going to be like Figaro again. Oh, look at that. That's a secret door there. That wasn't on the map. This is good as well. We get to hear the music play longer than it usually would. Let me check the throne room real quick. I don't know. I mean, this place might just be totally abandoned. I mean, it's really sad, isn't it? You'd expect them to have, like, sad music here. There is a treasure chest to get here. Well, I see one there. With an X potion. It says there's 4 treasure chests to get. And 2 items. Is that all just for the intrepid explorer like myself right now? That sort of come here when they didn't really need to. I mean, there's so many winding passages. I have to assume Cyan gets a happily ever after and gets some kind of fight or some kind of moment where he comes back here, reclaims this place. 2 more. Phoenix down. Prayer beads. Beads used in meditation. Oh, do you hear that like warbling in the song there? That was so good. Beads used in meditation by warriors of a foreign land boosts evasion by 20. Oh my god. Can we do like a tank build where we get just nuts evasion? Is that, when it says evasion here, is this out of 100? Is that a percent out of 100%? Because in some games it's like that, right? Which would mean 50% of the time we dodge or block with our shield. I imagine you just put like prayer beads on, Knight's Gauntlet or whatever, big ass shield, good kind of evasive armor. That's gotta be a build. Oh, we can swap our things now as well. Cool, what a weird episode. This is all mechanics, this episode. This is all exploration. Madwin. Magic for lock? I don't think so. Carbuncle's really good utility. Confuse Imp and Float. Now remember, we can cast Imp on ourselves to cure it. I think out of these, I'd rather give him the Black Magic Fear and Blizzara. And no, it's a bit odd, but... And then let's give Sabin some of these, I guess. Oh no. I think I've just ballsed up there a little bit. It was Zona Seeker we wanted to take off. Of Strago. Let's put him on Bismarck. Well, no, we want magic on him. Let's give him a magic boosting person. Like on level up. Oh, he's already got all of that. Oh, no, other people have got them equipped. Whatever. Let's go Bismarck, fine. A bit of strength, raise, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm anticipating getting most spells on most characters. Either just through normal gameplay or because I will be grinding a bit off screen. Well, okay, so there was a door here. What I really want to do now is get to the bottom left. What did that say? That said that there were 2. So we got 3 or 4 chests and we're missing 2 items. Maybe I should have checked a little bit more carefully in that storage room if I could interact, you know? Let's try this door here. Let's just try and get to the left of the castle somehow. Here we go. This is fairly promising. There you go. There's our last chest. High ether. Probably an elixir in there. Yes, good. Okay, so we're literally looking for one item. Possibly another clock. Feels like a high chance it'd be in this room. There? No. God, with the movement speed, it's it's pretty quick now. This is weird. I mean, I wonder if there'll be story here later. In the pot? Ah, remedy. There we go. Well, according to this, we've got everything here now. So let's just get out, I guess. Interesting place. Well, I'm glad to have explored that. It really does feel like, you know, if I had Cyan with me, it would be a bit like Edgar and Sabin together. Okay, problem. Oh, no, there is a bridge, isn't there? There's this tiny little bridge here. Yeah, I remember. Preemptive strike. Very good against the nettle hoppers. So, hold on. So, we're on a field, right? So, Wind Rhapsody? That Forest Nocturnes for a forest. Desert Lullabies for a desert. Twilight Requiem we had by default. I'm assuming is cave? Is darkness, twilight, maybe? I don't know. Water, Oh, is that why someone in the live chat said that getting this is trolly? Because if you only get a 100% chance for it to proc when you're in the matching environment, and we're never going to get a fight in that matching environment again, then it's like, it really is just for being a complete, and that's totally up my alley. I will be a completionist about that, but I kind of get that idea. But the thing is, if you just gamble on it, it is very strong, you know. Heal out, maybe you fumble, fine, but maybe you heal everyone and triple remedy, right? And what was Earth Blues? Earth Blues was the mountain one. So I assume it's Wind Rhapsody is like my default. Plasma, there you go. It's only a single target hit, so it's not that impressive. Oh, what happened there? Oh, he got berserked. That's fine. Okay, let's steal and attack. Oh, Plasma's going again. All right, because he'll keep dancing. He'll keep doing it forever and ever. There's a lot about dancing in this game, isn't there? There's like 2 or 3 big important facts to know about it. Okay, so what was this place? This is the Phantom Forest. Oh, and we're going to go all the way through the Phantom Forest as well. Oh my god, what about the train? We're going to get, what? We're doing the longest of the 3 arcs. Well, I'm glad I said at the start of this video. All right, well, now we can use forest. I'm glad I said at the start of this video, you know, this isn't going to be main story. So people can feel inclined to skip if they want. Hey, we got 1 potion there. Oh, look, experienced warrior. New achievement. Ding. What does that mean? I think, by the way, that's just from leveling up. And it's like when you hit level 50 is what the end of the game is, kind of thing. Or like the last achievement is for level 50. So we're 25. So you might say we're at the halfway mark for the game now. I don't know whether that's really right. I'm kind of trying to keep myself in the dark as to that, but yeah. I mean, that should be enough, right? 1 Rising Phoenix. This is kind of cute. It's like Savin is taking everyone back through an adventure he had before. He's like, oh yeah, and we did this, and we did this. Now, up here was the train station, wasn't it? Oh. Wow, so you just kind of skip that now. Well, let me have a quick look here. Phantom Forest. 0 chests, 0 items. Okay. So you don't get on the train now. It's a little bit clunky, I guess. Oh, we're nearly there, guys. We've just gone on the most epic adventure here. Cave to the Barren Falls. Barren Falls? Oh god, I'm really nervous about this. Is it another rafting sequence? Were there 2 rafting sequences? Dive into... There were, weren't they? This was the far plane bit. Jump or stay put. I have been warned, by the way, in a cryptic message from one of you guys. I mean, this is good. I mean, it's really good to at least see this again. I have been warned in a cryptic message that in the next part, when we reach the floating continent... Oh, there we go. We just skipped through that as well. And now this is the Veldt, right? It is. So there's no Mog thing here. Oversouls, by the way. Oh, shit. Aren't Oversouls really dangerous? Let's just start wind rhapsodying. I assume that that's fine. I swear Oversouls are really dangerous. At least in some of the games they are. Let's use Holy. Oh no, they're dead. Okay. 2 green cherries and nothing else. Yeah, I've been warned that there's some sequence where there's a jump and I need to not jump. Apparently. Well, there you have... Ooh, one final fight. Right as I interact with the ship. And we haven't saved for a while. Wouldn't it be funny if this was the Intanger here? Ready to one-shot us. There you go, Straggle, Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. Alright. Woo! Let's just save on the airship deck here. Okay, alright, listen, this... I cannot believe it, right? But it was genuinely about 14 minutes ago I thought we'd be going to Zozo. So, I don't know how long of an adventure it is we want to do up there. I mean, what is it I'm looking for there that would be really sucked to just see off screen? And I'm going to look very closely at the chat now, guys, because, I mean, really, this is sort of it here. By the way, I think there's some kind of, like, gauntlet or something we can steal from someone right outside here. And there's some other, like, items at Thamasa I can buy. So let me just have a quick look since we're at Thamasa here. It's weird to realise that Thamasa is so close to all of that other old Sabin stuff. It was just on the other side of some mountains, so you can do anything. So let me have a quick look in these shops. The Intanger isn't dangerous, just flee. I mean, yeah, and it too flees as well, doesn't it? Power slash, sash. Well, no, we got like one of everything. The mystery veil is interesting. Because all those casters, basically the girls can wear that. It's so cool how everyone's like sprite fits now. Did the sprites just keep getting smaller and shuffled along? They don't look like they shrunk much vertically though. I mean, how is there space on this UI for 3 more characters? Are we gonna lose 3 forever or something? I don't know, it's weird. So we have the darts there as well. I miss Setzer. I want to use him. I want him to be better. Well, we got one of everything from here. So, I mean, I'm alright with that, I think. Everything on the recommended gear list that you gave can be here in found here in Thamasa. Yeah, I think I remember reading that. Yeah, and that's just items. And that's fine. Alright, I don't think we really need to worry about Thamasa for now then. The Espers, were they all killed? Actually, yeah, we never sort of caught up with people, did we? Oh, we can go in the burning building again now. Hey, kid. Kid! Oh my god, is he actually trying to run away from me? he's running circles. Oh, we could have got it there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Let's take these sprint shoes off. Back to the earring. Alright, there we go. We can control it now. Wait, there you go. I got this bruise. It hurts when I push it. Ouch. That's very much like a little kid to just push the bruise in. Oh, it's Interceptor. Hey, boy. Oh, I was so ready for him to join my party then. I was so ready. Oh, it's locked. General Leo ... Oh man. Well, these are good extra little details. So what would if I didn't bring everyone here well no, but we could get Mog when we had a full party. He just said he'd wait on the airship. I am gung ho. Thamasa's most renowned monster hunter. I come back here for the first time in ages, and the place looks like it's been through a war. What in the world happened? And Strago came out, and he says, Gung-ho? Oh, Strago! Have you come back to hunt Haydn? You haven't changed a bit, have you? Back when you were young, you tried so hard to hunt down Haydn, but then you gave up and quit before you found him. I didn't quit. It's just, I mean... The thing lives in Ebbert's Rock, and after the place sunk, well... Always have to make excuses. What is this, don't you? You're pathetic. Oh, wow. I was wondering if these guys were like old brothers. You're pathetic. Hey, I'll hunt it. What rock was that? It's sunk under the water. Oh, see, this is what's cool, you know. I love it in these games where you do hit the point of no return. You can go back and you just get all this extra stuff going on. We already explored that place fairly thoroughly. Okay. No idea what that's all about. Setting something up, clearly. And the Elder, once again. I can at least take comfort that the fact that there weren't many casualties among the villagers. Yeah, well... Some might say you guys got what was coming to you casting magic and all that, you know, dangerous stuff. Hiding and lying about it. Well, okay. Off to Zozo then. And I think that's the... Oh, yeah, because we did send. We did all of these locations. I kind of want to bring Gal back to the Veldt. I think that would be really cool. We never stopped here again, though. Hold on, let me just see. What was this place? I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. We may as well just chill out and check stuff out, right, guys? I'm now realizing when I invited people to look at the timestamp earlier, they were seeing a long one, not a short one. You came down Barren Falls. Unbelievable. It's flowing even stronger than usual. I remember that's exactly the same dialogue as before. Is it true that war's broken out? I got a letter saying that it had. Did you see the house on the far northern plains? That old man's lost his marbles. They say he threw out his own kid, thinking he was some kind of monster. This region is known as the Veldt. I feel like you gotta take Gao up there. Surely Gao is the kid. Surely he is. Gao's so weird as well, because he said nothing and contributed nothing in any way. This inn I'm now looking at is, oh, this was probably a place that we should have rested with Shadow. Oh look, another doggy. When I was out hunting yesterday, I could have sworn I saw a kid run it. Yeah, I remember. Carrier pigeons are our only link to the outside world. I threw some dried meat. Yeah, I remember all these hints. I think this was all just... The soldier inside this house is hurt real bad, so Mum says we have to keep our voices down. Can I cure this guy in any way, I wonder? Yeah, who were you? I'd like to write her back, but I don't even have the strength to pick up a pen. Well, I'll help you out. Alright, I don't know. Mobliz sort of feels like it's either totally done. Duan and Katerin are both 16. Ah, what a magical age, the springtime of love. And they're kissing, I guess, and I'm just going and interfering. Like a creep. Welcome! White cape and sprint shoes. And then just this room up here. Okay, yeah, so that's that town. Narshe we checked, Sen we checked. I'm assuming a bunch of those other little places around the Empire are all good as well. Because we were only just there. I do love that thing of how the floating continent is literally missing. Let's go fly over to it. I've got to see what this looks like. It's just gone. I mean, look at this. It's just gone. I was wondering if we'd see something in the sky. I mean, I wonder as well. Oh, you know what? That's probably why the coding of landing and stuff is such as it is. Anyway, I wonder if you... I'm not going to do it. But if I went in there, if there would be someone who says, oh my god, it's missing or whatever. The bridge now leads nowhere. Alright, okay. And that's, of course, Vector. Oh, the other thing I keep forgetting, right? Okay, this is Figaro. This is a chocobo stable. No, it's not a chocobo stable. What was this town? Because we haven't been here for ages. This is Kolingen. It says we're missing a chest in Kolingen. And for such a small place, that's a surprise. Yeah, these guys haven't updated their dialogue at all. They're still talking about goddamn Terra in her original trance. Well, it's interesting to see a guy in a shop. Oh, I'm never going back to Zozo. He's a drunk and he's managed to escape his fate. My younger brother's a bit eccentric, lives alone up north, says he's going to build a coliseum or some such nonsense. Oh yeah, that thing, I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house, looked like some kind of glowing monster. We should bring Terra here and have her fix this place up. If I was a hidden chest, I might be in a room like this. It's empty, we already got the elixir out of that, I guess. Best stay away from that house on the eastern edge of town. Crazy old coot sits in there mashing up herbs all day for his shady concoctions. I heard he's even got a ghost in his basement. Oh, this is the thing with Rachel, right? How could we forget? And in fact, do you know what might be nice? To take Locke and Terra and Celeste. Celeste is really... I think Celeste is the new love interest. Down here. Hello. Oh, look, it's been a while. Ages even. Oh, that? Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. What was the treasure again? They buried it or something, didn't they? Yes, it has been a while. It's a good thing I happened to perfect my herbal concoction right when the girl hasn't aged a day and never will. Haha. Had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that. Oh, God, I just had an idea. Oh, God. Alright, if this plot is headed to disaster, why don't people call Locke the main character? What if it's because Locke is going to die, and in the second half we play as her, because she will have finally woken up? Ooh. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty crazy. There's no chest there. I can't get into that door. I don't know why I didn't think of that last time. I don't know really why I'm thinking of that this time, but there you go. Alright, some chest somewhere. Probably not of that much note or interest. Probably like just a mushroom or something. Then this is the Colosseum and a Chocobo stable. And it looks like such a prominent and interesting area on the map, but there's not actually really much going on here at all. Look at this, a whole world tour in 2 hours. Pretty good, eh, guys? Yeah, the Dragon's Neck cabin. Hello, old coot. We can't let the world become too peaceful, don't you see? The Colosseum will be a shining glory. What's over here on the left? Just a way out? Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one as well. There's certain things, now that I'm sort of reviewing it, there's certain things where I'm like, that's probably relevant later. There's a lot of things that feel like they're time jumpy, you know? Okay, wait, that's not Zozo. That's Narshe. I always get these bloody places confused. Here we go. I was looking at that thinking, cave, that's not right. Alarm bells ringing. I am also kind of curious what happens if we go back to the theatre. Hold on. Let's do that first. Like, what does happen if we go back to the theatre now? Is it just shut? Was there anywhere I could land close to it? Oh, yeah, wow. It's funny, that looks really thin on the world map, but it's actually quite thick. Hello. They're not going to kick me out. There's a performance underway. Oh, and we're not allowed to go. Yeah, that's where I was last night as well. The great British tradition of the Christmas pantomime. And to be honest, it was not as good as in previous years. But what was quite nice about it is, like, I went this year with, like, some very, very young little nieces and nephews. And, they're so excited about it. It's kind of, it's very infectious in a way. And so I had fun, certainly. All right, here we go. Zozo. Now, we did the clock puzzle. What we're trying to do is we can learn a technique with Sabin. Sabin's got something he can get, like a new move. And we've just done all this stuff with Mog that it would be a shame not to do that. Mog can learn the city move, which is good. And there's some kind of a gauntlet we can steal. There, I got silver spectacles. But I swear there's someone I can talk to. Go around the back of the house. Wait, what? Here in Zozo, or at that previous place we were at? The back of the Colosseum house. That was pretty cool with the jump coming down there. I love that. There you go, Mogland Love Serenade. We already stole the Gigas item? No, it's a gauntlet. There's some kind of gauntlet that I'm trying to get. Which is really good for a certain build, I think. It's like a, I think it begins with B or something. Oh, the old Coots house. The door can be accessed and the chest was there. Oh, I see. Well, we can pick that up at another time. A girl. No, we don't sell any girls lately, did he just say? And there's definitely not one on the top floor of this building, so don't bother checking. Well, yeah, I know. We already did that. So that's the entrance to the dungeon, let's say. That's a bit of a weird phrasing. Let's just properly scan the lower floor here, because I don't think I ever quite did that. We've got more of these guys. Last time I stole from the guy with the bag. I'll do it again. Love Serenade. Calls upon the power of love to attack enemies and cure status ailments. And let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves. Is that all the dances in the game? So look at this, guys. In one episode, we got a character and maxed out his technique list, which, as far as I know, we haven't done with anyone else. Certainly not with Gao and so on. Gao and the Veldt is one of those things that I think I will do a lot of off-screen. Just trying to scroll up in the chat here a little bit. There's no NPC to speak to in Zozo, just some chests. All this time, I really thought there was like a gauntlet of some kind that I was supposed to steal. I mean, we've seen enough of this stuff, actually, I think, at this point, that, we're pretty safe. You know, we've seen what I'll be doing. I'm just going to earn a bit of money. Oh, God. It's very silly. Do the auction house. Get some lore, maybe. That might be nice. Apparition, by the way. That's freaky. Yeah, the Brigand's Glove. There you go. The Brigand's Glove. And it's in a chest, apparently. So we're looking for a chest here. And there is another dance, but I can't learn it yet. Again, honestly, guys, the live chat's been... I want these to be really good videos to watch for anyone, but you guys have been very, very useful, so thank you. Okay, so let me see here. So look, if I press Q... For Zozo, we're missing 2 chests and 2 items. Now, the question is... Where would those chests be? There's the inn up here, which is where the clock was, which is where we got drill, which is all good and fun. But there was nothing else. There was just a balcony. So it's not going to be this room. There's a veil dancer I want to steal from anyway, just to see. And we do want to kill it first, not leave it as the last one left alive. But we might be alright. I don't know. Okay, we stole a high potion. Let's use Aqua Breath. Strago feeling very Kamari-like here, just spamming, you know, the same sort of weak monster move the whole time. Well, these guys are definitely all a bit stronger. I'm not too threatened by her, though, even if she's the last one left and she's doing big nukes of damage. I think we've got so much health now, we're alright. Okay. So there is the whole... Oh, here's a Hill Gigas. So we did already successfully get a steal. But let's see what we got. Oh, I really shouldn't have failed that. I would have loved to have meteor struck that. It's just an attack here. Try another steal. No, should we do AoE float on everyone just in case he does the thing? Should I try and float maybe one person? Let's float Mog just in case. I mean, we've never really cast float, so here we go. This is what this looks like. I mean, we've seen the status. Couldn't steal, jump. It's interesting to think, if we're in the middle of a jump already... Is that kind of like being in float? Oh, there you go, he's dead. We didn't get a steal, that's fine. So we're just looking for a gauntlet. I mean, the thing, a chest. The thing that really worries me is there's a lot of mobs to fight here. I don't remember fully exploring this building before. This place was just so scary. I mean, even now, look, we're getting these back attacks and stuff. Like, it's kind of a cool thing. It's like sort of simulating this idea that we're getting shanked and attacked in back alleys and whatnot. Stole silver spectacles, jump, attack, attack, attack. Oh, he stole 8,000 gil off of us, but we'll get that back, right? Did we get that back? By the way, we got 23,000 gil again now. That's how much money we got. And we've been in low-level environments. Okay. Another hill gigas. It's funny how far we got before. Oh, and the float is persisting, by the way. Look at that. Yeah, one thing that people have been very clear to me about is that in this game, you know, statuses do wear off over time. It's not necessarily a battle by battle thing. There's another Gigas glove. See, that's good for like selling as well. If you think of that in terms of just getting thousands more gold from that one battle, it's not bad, is it? Well, 2 chests that I've already got here. Okay, we did get the money back. Okay, good. 1 chest is up the main tower on the way to Terra. The other is, you think, to the northwest, but you're not really certain. Okay. Can't I skip to the end, though, with the Terra thing now? But we don't actually have to climb all the way up, do we? So there's a Fira, 400 damage. I mean, it is still pretty nasty, really. But we can hit her back quite quick. What I'll just have to be careful of is if there's too many fights with Veil Dancers in a row, I could get worn down, you know, pretty bad. And that would kind of suck. Well, do you know what, guys? Look, we're over 2 hours here. I'm gonna stop this, okay? I think it's been a really good episode. We've seen a lot of stuff. We've learned a lot of moves. Sabin's got a technique to learn here, and it's just like opening a chest, okay? So I'll do that off screen. I'm gonna go to the Veldt, I think, and I'm gonna try and do some stuff with Gao. And we'll be ready on the next part. We're gonna go to the floating continent. So yeah, this has been a nice little bit right before the point of no return. Explore a bit, see some stuff. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for all the advice. I hope it's been very entertaining. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I think, for the next part. I've done a lot. I've like missed a day and then double, and then missed a day and then double. I think we'll just chill here though, because this is a very long video. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the next part soon enough. Somewhere around New Year. Would it be New Year's Eve, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, and we'll continue along and see what happens on the floating continent and beyond. If you've still got advice over those next 2 days, I mean, let me have it, and we'll see where we go. So thanks, guys. Bit of a bonus one, this feels like to me. And take care now. I'll continue my Zozo explorations probably in like an hour or so. And yeah, don't forget, you can hit the links in the description, Discord, the Reddit page, the Steam group, all that fun stuff. And Merry Christmas. One last time, Merry Christmas, guys. Catch you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.